We are talking about spirits today. Michele Livingston is known locally as the people's medium. She doesn't do this to scare you, no, but to help you connect with loved ones who have passed on. Michele joins me here today to explain her work for us. This is really interesting. It might be a little creepy to people, but you say no, nothing creepy about
Nothing
this.
creepy.
No. Okay, how did you get started doing this?
Well, I got started 23 years ago. I'm an artist. I've been painting since I'm 3 years old, actually. Have a master's degree from Penn State in education. So I taught inner city art in Harrisburg 10 years, had some art galleries, and then about 23 years ago, Amy, I started to see angels and symbols around people. My great-great-grandmother was a visionary. She was from Central PA, of course, and she was a dunker, which are they're part of the plain people, which would be similar to Quaker, Amish. My mother had the gift through clairvoyance, which means clear seeing, but she'd receive hers through dreams. And she would dream of something and a week later it would happen. So there's an old saying, as to whom much is given, much is required. So I think if we're given gifts, we are required to use them wisely. And at 23, I guess I was focused enough to be able to handle them.
And to realize that, okay, I have a gift, I need to use this. We want to show a little bit of video. You've actually done readings on ABC 27's Al Ganoza and Kendra Nichols. I believe we have the video of Al Ganoza. As we look at that, tell me, what is the difference between what you do and maybe what we see on like cable TV shows?
Well, I am a psychic medium, but I deal with the love and light. Paranormal is not quite what I do. Those are earthbound spirits. We talk about ghosts, quote unquote, but I deal with souls that are in the love and light, that are already squared away in heaven, and I help people with loss. There's nothing like the loss of a child or a spouse or whoever you're close to. So if I can bring one person comfort or help to let them know that love never dies, that they're never alone, and that they will reconnect with those that they have loved.
That's remarkable.
In heaven.
What is the experience like, not in terms of seeing their reactions to that, the people you help?
Some people, of course, are very emotional. And some, well, let me just say the soul does retain its personality and its mind and its memory bank. So when they come through to talk to the person I'm with, if they were jokesters or characters on Earth, that's how they'll be. They retain their personality. But it does get very, very emotional. I had one couple, I do a lot with Compassionate Friends, those parents who have lost children. And usually women are more open, but the mother was a little more closed off and the husband was acknowledging and so on. Well, the son came through and said, "Mom, I just love your French toast." And that's when she broke down. She had a special recipe and she made it for him every morning, and they were just talking about her famous French toast that morning. So all it takes sometimes is one little dribble of information for the person to not so much become a believer, but to have hope to know that indeed that's something nobody else would know.
Yeah, and there's that connection.
Right.
You have a seminar coming up. Let's give the details about that.
The seminar is November 17th. It's a Sunday. It is at What If West, and that's in Camp Hill. We usually get about 100 people to these, and people love to share stories, and I do random readings, and then we have a buffet dinner afterwards.
Very good.
Actually, a Thanksgiving buffet.
Okay, well, here's your chance, everybody, to go check that out and become a believer yourself. Michele, thank you so much for sharing your work with us.
Thank you. Are we done?
We are done. That's it. We're
well, I do have 5 books as well.
And you know what? Your website's a great resource. So definitely, MichelleLivingston.com,
yes,
right?
Michele, 1L.
1L.
Livingston.com.
Yes. Thank you, Michele.
Thank you.
Okay.